Yeah, guys and gals. So, a few more paradox simulations today. We have Manticore up first. So this is my Manticore, 200% trust, E250, max potential. I do have one mastery skill level on the skill we will be using for this paradox sim, but I truly don't believe that that's really going to make too much of a difference because we kind of actually do use it on a cycle anyway, so it's not one of those things that's really going to play in heavily. That aside, guys, if this helps you out, please leave a sub because that helps me out a bunch. And let's do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to immediately drop Manticore in facing up so she can hit this fella up here. So we're not too concerned about her damage to this guy at the moment. What we're actually concerned about is what's going to come on in a minute when these doggos come up. So we've got these two doggos. We're going to pop Armia here, facing up. And what we're going to do is we're going to wait until the second doggo gets into range. So just on flat, and then we're going to use Manticore's skills so the doggo gets stunned. That stun is also going to stun the bloke up here, who is going to release Korra, which means we are all okie dokie now. So we can use Armia's skill here. We don't really have to use Armia's skill, but then once this guy again gets down to this row, we're going to deploy Haze. You can't deploy her too much earlier because she will probably get killed. So we need to be careful with her because she is a little fragile. Other than that, we have another big group coming through here, which we're pretty much just going to have to handle. Now, Manticore's skill will cycle very comfortably. Even if, as I said, you do not have her skill leveled up with the one mastery skill that I have, it's not going to hurt you. If you need to use Armia's skill, go for it. Try and save Haze's skill because it has a bit more of a cooldown than Armia's skill. But for the most part, Manticore should pretty much work through everything on her own. Now the reason we kind of want to save Haze's skill is obviously the Mudrock Colossus. Not fun times. So I'll fast forward this because this group is pretty self-explanatory. So there we go. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to sort of bounce this guy, for lack of a better word. Bounce is probably not the right word, but hey, that's what we're going with. So Korra's only got skill 1, as you just saw when I brought her up. So what we're going to do is as soon as the Mudrock Colossus gets in range of both of them, make sure it's in range. We're going to use its both Haze and Armia's skill, and then we're going to use Manticore's skill. Now Manticore's going to stun this guy quite well, but we want to really make sure that as soon as that arm rears back, we're using Korra's skill because we don't want to risk Korra dying. Don't even chance it. But at the same token, delay using the skill until you see him rear his arm back. Because that way, we know that we're sorted. So I'll fast forward this again because this is slow right down. Just because Armia and Haze are cycling. Now what may happen, depending on how high or low your Manticore's level is this Mudrock Colossus may continue well on into Korra's unshielded period. When that happens, again, wait until its arm rears back, so you get your most bang for your buck. So obviously this will probably hit when Korra's shield comes out. So his arm comes back, boom. And I probably delayed it a little bit too much there, but Korra didn't die. But yeah, as soon as you see him start rearing his arm back, use that skill. Don't fucking leave it like I did, because that was shit. But that'll sort you out if your Manticore is a little bit lower than mine, and she's not doing as much damage as mine is. So, sweet ass, that's how you get through that one.